So what's the core? It is the virtual campus. So this is the complete campus. It comes in 3 flavors: generic, custom, and premium. The generic one really contains the hottest job, and I'm going to demo that in a second to you. So without further ado, let's get started. So the virtual campus idea is to have everything you need in a physical campus: the teachers, the labs, the spaces, the curriculum. And this particular one contains, the generic version contains around 9,000 courses, which is the hottest jobs in the market right now. But rather than me speaking, why don't we handle it over to Brainy?
Hi, I'm Brainy. Welcome to the Virtual Campus, your personalized gateway to knowledge. Here, you can dive into hands-on XR laboratories, embark on virtual field trips to factories and historical sites, and access world-class learning resources, all from your device. The Virtual Campus equips you with the skills, experiences, and opportunities you need, anytime, anywhere.
Okay, so that was a quick intro. Now, in the virtual campus, you'll see that you have a lot of multimodal experiences all the way to full simulation, and we're gonna experience some of them. Of course, you can still use traditional means like white papers, in this case, about this specific topic. That's very much possible. You can listen to podcasts about it.
Well, they're pretty compelling.
It absolutely sounds like a meticulously planned operation. And you mentioned engineering it. That seems key. They call it viral coefficient architecture.
So this is a podcast about this topic. You can have a short video talking with a personal student.
Education is at a breaking point. Institutions are too slow, online learning is too flat, and millions of learners are left behind. That's why EON Reality launched the Virtual Campus, the first large-scale implementation of the third way of learning. Imagine over 9,000 ready-to-use courses, AI avatars as personal mentors, and immersive XR labs, all in one digital campus that can be deployed in days, not years. Accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. This isn't just online learning, it's the future of education. Learn more at eonreality.com.
Yeah, so by now you think, oh, we've done a lot of cool videos, but that's not the fact. In fact, we have live sessions where we can interact with Brainies that are specialized. We have more than 9,000 of them that are experts in different areas, from overall descriptions to...
Hi, I'm Brainy. The Virtual Campus is a groundbreaking approach reshaping education by blending AI mentorship and XR technology. It's designed for learners, institutions, and policymakers eager to transform learning into a dynamic, interactive experience. Want a quick overview or dive straight into the exciting parts like AI avatars or course creation?
Yeah, please explain in about 30 seconds which segments do you cover in Virtual Campus? So this is a live conversation I'm having.
Absolutely. The Virtual Campus covers a wide range of segments. 1. STEM technical skills. From engaging virtual labs in physics and engineering to technical training in fields like healthcare and IT. 2. Soft skills. AI-driven simulations for communication, leadership, and teamwork. 3. K-12 and vocational training. Courses tailored for younger learners and skill-specific training. Want to explore how these courses are created or how AI personas make learning personal?
Now, so for now we are happy. Now keep in mind, these Brainies are available 24/7, can answer any questions on any level. Now that we got an introduction, why do we do the virtual campus? To address hot in-demand jobs. What is it you get out of it? You get ultimately diploma, certificates, courses, career guide, and diplomas are with partners. So you will actually have internationally approved diplomas and certificates. Now, how do you approach this? You can do it in multiple ways. We can explore jobs. So let's say I'm interested in, you can see here different jobs. Let's say I'm interested in something in aerospace. So if I click on that, I will see which kind of jobs are available. Again, even at this level, I can talk with Brainy. So, and he can explain about this aspect. I can go to entry-level jobs, mid-level jobs, advanced jobs, and then I can drill down to any of these jobs, and you can see the groups. And let's say if I'm going, for example, for hydraulics, then I go to a website just about this specific hydraulics flight control system maintenance. I will see the course, what is it based, international standards, how long is the duration of the course, that it's compliant with EON Integrity Suite, which means that you cannot cheat. You can look at the chapters, you can look at any chapter, expand the chapter to understand what it does. You can then even further within the chapter open the full original document. You have the ability to follow the standards that have been used here and also the references that have been used here. Now, here's the beauty with this. At any time, I can click on Brainy and get an expert in hydraulics. And I've done a test. In my area of expertise, I'm actually one of my few expertise, I should say, is aerospace and engines, and it supersedes me. But I can also go to an experience. So this opens, I need to open it, just a second. I need to be logged in. It's a core part of this. So I'm logging in first because I was logged out. Okay, so now I am logged in. Great. You can see that this is a live session. And now I'll click on EON Experience, and it's gonna check my credentials. And you can see here, it's opening up in hydraulics. Now, even before I go to the actual experience, I can see what this experience is based on, the references. I can look through the course outline. I will see a lot of documentation, the system interconnection, the hydraulics flight control, the related videos. All these materials, traditional materials, are available. But I can also start the experience. So now when I'm starting the experience, I will be morphing myself from a 2D environment in a full virtual reality environment. Now, depending which device I have, I can do this on a phone, I can do this on a headset, I can very soon now even do it on the glasses that Meta has released.
I'll soon explain more about hydraulics and flight control system maintenance and guide you through an engaging and informative experience. Please hold on for a moment while everything is being prepared. It might take just a few seconds to set up.
And you see that I am in a hangar, and the avatar...
Let's explore the essentials of hydraulics and flight control system maintenance in aircraft. Hydraulics are the backbone.
Yeah, so while he's talking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you... It starts with a lecture that takes 10-15 minutes. Then it goes to an engagement. Then it goes to an assessment. Then it goes to a simulation. Then it evaluates me. If I was to do all this, it will take me probably an hour. We don't have time for that, so we'll skip this.
Begins with thorough preparation.
I will go to the engagement phase. You can see here I can start dialogue and ask questions to clarify. Then I can jump to next, which is the assessment. I can do things like quizzes.
Start quiz challenge. What is the primary function of a hydraulic accumulator in an aircraft's flight control
I can undergo different tests. I can also start the actual simulation. So now I will have a use case.
Welcome, technician. Today, we are tackling the heart of aircraft. Reliability, hydraulic and flight control system maintenance.
So this will take me through a whole session where I have a mission that I have to complete, and I'm measured. Everything I do right, everything I do bad. I'm interested to do it. So you notice that I have, let's see what it says. So now it's going to...
Let me know when you are ready to begin the maintenance procedure. Just say I'm ready or let's start when you're set to proceed.
I'm ready.
In the high-stakes world of aerospace maintenance, every detail matters. Today, you are entrusted with the inspection and maintenance of an aircraft. Hydraulic and flight control systems, vital for safe flight.
So as you can see here, this was going to probably take another 30 minutes. We don't have that time. And then finally, here we go. I'm gonna get analyzed what I did right, what I did wrong, what I should have done instead. So this is a full simulator for all the 9,000 courses in the hottest jobs there are at the moment. You can cheat here because every move I make, every step I take, it's watching you. So it's not that I can put it in ChatGPT. I have to actually do things. So with that, you got a little flavor. Let's go back to the virtual campus. Let me just go to it. So we drilled now, the first time we drilled based on, in this case, aerospace. I can also see which certificates, and now I can launch my pathway. So I can actually undergo this course step by step. Now, another way to experience this is to browse through courses. So now I can look each course in life science, in construction, maritime, first responder, mining, data center. It's a very hot area right now. A lot of jobs here we can look at later, or energy. So let's say if I pick energy, now I will drill again. I have a Brainy specialized in energy. I have a podcast. I even have here, you can see a video presentation about this specific topic that you can experience. What's the challenge in energy? And then, of course, as I did last time, I will be able now to look at high risk safety aspects of this, equipment operations, regulatory certifications, advanced technical skills, and whatever I click, let's randomly click on C, and then click on operator in NERC system operator, right? So again, you can see the same type of pattern there. So with that said, we don't stop there. We also give you a full career compass. What I mean by that is that you can even go, if you don't engage in a traditional university or academic institution, you can use the career compass to get you there anyway. How does that work? So first, we assess your skills. So you can place here your CV. We can see a little bit of your profile, what you're good at. The CV will be digested. You can identify what's your advanced skills, what's your intermediate level. You can also undergo different type of tests. For example, your capability to have emotional intelligence. That's one of the areas that we're looking at. But there's many other areas, critical thinking, collaboration. So we'll get a pretty good view of you, how you are. Then we need to understand your career goals. It will actually recommend you based on your knowledge where you have the best chances and the shortest period. And also based whether you define if you're a starter, a switcher, advancer. Based on that, you will get a selection. But you can put your role. Now, the system will do a gap analysis, load your knowledge with what you selected, and based on that, compose what your strength, what's your area of improvement to reach that goal, what's missing. And you can see it here. And then finally, based on that, it will go and select the right courses from the virtual campus. And if they are not in the virtual campus, it will generate those courses for you and create them in extended reality with Brainy and etc. Now, we don't stop there. We also monitor your learning path. So how things to see, how long time you have to dedicate to this. And finally, we give you the job matching capabilities. So now what does that mean? That based on what you're doing, it also actively in your zip code looks for jobs and makes your connection, can help you to apply, can put together your CV, can even write a letter, can also give you the necessary mental support with your Brainy coach to do a soft skills training to prepare for that interview. So that's a fully encompassing solution. So now what we've seen so far is the generic, but as you may by now think, you would like to have your own. You don't have to have a generic, you want to do a specific. So EON offers that as a solution. And just to do something more exotic, instead of using a US example or traditional European, I'm actually showing you a custom version of the virtual campus that is designed for, in this case, Saudi Arabia. So let's have a look. So let me just fix the volume.
Students discover new opportunities through the Colleges of Excellence Virtual Campus, from social media, online campaigns, and live chat with advisors. Welcome to the Colleges of Excellence Virtual Campus. I am Brainy, your guide. Here, you don't just study online, you enter an immersive journey that connects your skills to jobs and your learning to Vision 2030.
Assalamu alaikum. I wasn't accepted into a traditional university. Do I still have a future here?
Of course. This campus is designed for students like you, wherever you are in Saudi Arabia. Let's begin by exploring your skills and interests.
I worked in my family's shop and also completed national service.
That experience counts. Here, your family business, national service, even traditional skills are recognized. Let's build your profile. Now, a quick assessment will show your learning path. In every course, you have 3D immersive experiences with knowledge portals, texts, videos, interactive quizzes, and Socratic dialogues, mission-based simulators, a 360-degree evaluation with instant feedback and next steps, accredited diplomas, supported by local and international partners.
This feels real. Like I'm inside the engine itself.
Exactly. You don't just read about systems, you work with them. Now let's apply. Your details are validated in real time, in Arabic and English, with respect for family consultation and regional quotas. Mabruk, you've been accepted. Choose your college and faculty.
I'll study aviation in Riyadh.
Excellent choice. Before you begin, let's go through orientation. You'll meet your faculty, connect with peers, and be assigned a student success advisor, all guided by Islamic values, family involvement, and bilingual support. Your journey is structured in 3 years. Year 1, Foundations, English, Math, Computer Skills, and Saudi Culture in Vision 2030 context. Year 2, Aviation Fundamentals, with simulators and industry standards. Year 3, Advanced Maintenance, Certification Prep, and capstone projects with industry partners.
This is more than study. It feels like real training.
With EON XR technology, you learn 4 times faster, retain knowledge longer, stay 275% more engaged, remain 4 times more focused compared to traditional e-learning. And with our 36 billion asset library and 24/7 avatar support, you always have the tools to succeed.
No other online program gives me this. It feels alive.
Exactly. This is not e-learning. This is immersive learning, the third way. Your progress is measured through performance, not just memorization. With your diploma, you'll also receive international certificates and licenses recognized by Saudi employers.
Inshallah, I can start my career soon.
Alongside your studies, you'll have internships and industry projects with our employer partners. With an 85% employment rate within 6 months, your chances are strong, and your success is part of Vision 2030. But this is not the end. It's the beginning. You'll join our alumni network, continue lifelong learning, and help the next generation of Saudis rise.
Alhamdulillah. My family is proud and I know I can give back to my community and country.
Your future starts here.
Yes, our future starts here, and I did promise you a surprise. And here's the surprise. If you are involved with an academic institution and you want to do this, but you realize there's a lot of funding required, because normally you need to have to employ additional teachers, you need to employ dedicate instructors to create the content, you need to build and buy the labs, you need to do a lot of things here that cost a lot of money. But here's the good news. EON has a special purpose vehicle called Skills Built that can help you fund this. And there's actually 3 options that you have available. One is grant-based funding. So this is a special offer that is limited to predominantly conditions where funds are not available or very scarce. You can apply for this. We still have some funds available for this year. And in that case, we can cover as a grant the cost, 97% of all the cost for everything, for the platform, for the hosting, for the Brainies, for the customization and creation of your customized virtual campus, all included. So that's option one. I recommend you to get in touch with our colleagues if you're interested in that. Option two is called SPV funding. Now, in US, for example, there's a lot of workforce focus backed up vouchers. So we have most countries have certain jobs, like, for example, cybersecurity, data center expert. In US now, a lot of people are around energy, and these jobs are lacking. So what we're doing is we are funding the creation of the courses and the virtual campus for that, for you as an academic institution. And then once you don't pay us until, other than in this case a very limited amount, it's a sign-on fee, and the rest payment is done once you get your vouchers paid. So and we do a revenue split. We will get paid for the effort at the later stage. So now the last one is even more exciting in one way because it's general. So now let's say you are an academic institution, you want to do a new or expand a current program, but again, you hit that financing issue. You don't have money for it to buy the labs, to employ the additional teachers, etc. Now, again, EON can help finance this so we can build a virtual campus, including everything. And we will do it. And then as you roll out this with your brand, your campus, with your look and feel, everything, EON will receive a portion of the revenue split. So until we get paid for the initial investment. So these are three exciting ways that I encourage you to explore with us. If you are interested, just reach out to us. My email is Dan, D-A-N, @EON Reality. And for you that are in the region, in Middle East, we'll have a huge event coming up on the 22nd of October, where you will also get access to more of these tools. If you are interested in the virtual campus and would like to try it out, also reach out to us. You can reach out to me directly or any of our colleagues through the website. It was a pleasure chatting with you today. I will not take any questions at this time, but you're welcome to do one-on-ones with us when you have time. Thank you once again. See you soon. And knowledge is a human right. Let's use AI to empower us as people versus being subjugated by it. Take care now and bye.